Well, tonight we're going to see a spectacle. It's something that Aldo Leopold could never have dreamed would be possible to see behind his shack back in the 1930s and 1940s. We're going to see about 10% of Wisconsin's sandhill crane population congregating on the sandbars and islands in the Wisconsin River directly behind the shack. It's a place where they have established a traditional stopover where they come every year for the security of roosting on islands in the river and the nearby food supply of corn and other agricultural crops close to the river.
All of a sudden you hear that noise and it's that sound and you say, oh, the cranes are back now. Wait a minute, the cranes are back. And it's just so spectacular. You can hear them from miles away.
We've always loved cranes, and we live in the Wisconsin River Valley, and we see them all the time out in the fields feeding and all of that, but I've never had the opportunity to actually see them roosting or coming in at night on the sandbars. And I just thought, you know, it's a beautiful fall night. It sounds like a great thing to do, and so we just made the drive up to see it.
They're family-oriented birds, and they're just beautiful creatures.
Cranes are what got me started in birding, but I admire them, particularly sandhill cranes, for their adaptability. They're amazingly adaptable birds.
We've been watching them since, like 30 years ago when you'd hardly ever see any in the state of Wisconsin to coming back so successfully. It's just, they're fun, they're entertaining, they're pretty.
It's just sort of a assault on the senses in a way, in a nice way, because it's the sounds of the cranes and obviously the sight of the birds themselves is really special.
Well, Aldo Leopold was, of course, a very hopeful person. So although he wrote a very poignant, somewhat sorrowful essay about the demise of sandhill cranes, he would, of course, be delighted to know that they have rebounded so dramatically from a small few dozen in the population to now the Wisconsin population is tens of thousands of birds.